I'm Connie Nail. I'm a makeup artist with Maskcara Beauty, and I'm going to share today with you our brushes. We have amazing, amazing brushes. All of our brushes are gold here and rose gold on the end. They do have synthetic hairs. None of our products have any animal hairs or animal testing, so that is an amazing thing. And our brushes are great price point. They're all double-ended and they work beautifully. So I'm going to go over them and share them with you. This is our Hotline brush. The Hotline brush is, of course, our brow brush. It has a spoolie on one end and it has a small chisel pointed end on the other, which is great for those ladies of you who love to make the individual brow strokes. This is perfect because it is so detailed and fine. But this is our brow brush, the Hotline brush, and it's awesome. Love it. Then I'm going to show you our eyeshadow everything brush. The eyeshadow everything brush has a fluffy end on one side. It's so soft, and it has a more defined pointed end on the other. Again, as I said, they're all double-ended, and they work magnificently, but they're super soft. So this end is great for any of the small details, for cutting in, doing in the creases, under the eyes. This one is great for just putting the shadow on or blending it out. This is a wonderful eyeshadow brush. This is the eyeshadow everything brush. Then we have the Blend and Tap, which is our specialty eyeshadow brush. This is great because this is the flatter end. They're both big fluffy, they're domed, rounded ends, but it's a little bit flatter. It's great for packing on color if you like a lot of color and want the high pigment, which our eyeshadows are super high pigmented, or if you want to pack on glitter eyeshadows, anything like that, and then flip it over to the round domed end. It's round all the way around, and that is great for blending it out. That's the Blend and Tap brush. We're moving on to the Multitasker. The Multitasker has a flat end that's larger on this end and a more detailed, small, precise end on this one. The small end is great. You can use it for eyeliners, lip liners, anything like that, anything that you want to use for small details. And then the bigger one is great. You can use it for eyeshadows. You can use it to put on your lip color, just tons of things. Anything with the small detail, the Multitasker is your brush. Now, keep in mind our brushes were designed with a job, but you can not use it for anything wrong. If it works for you, then it's perfect. That's for you. So you use it for whatever it works for you. This is our illuminator brush. The illuminator brush is super soft and it's tapered here for a reason. It's tapered because for our powder illuminators, it is at the perfect angle that just kisses your cheek, your nose, whatever, to put the perfect amount of illuminator on there. This is what the Best Blend Forever brush was made for, was illuminators. The other end is a little smaller and it's round. It's also super soft. I call this end my lazy eyeshadow brush. If I'm in a hurry in the morning and need to get out the door and just want to do one or two colors, this covers a lot larger area than my eyeshadow everything brush. You can see the difference in the two. So I'll put my color on here and just sweep it across my eyeshadows, my eyelids, to get one or two colors on. And I use the Best Blend Forever for that, for my lazy eyeshadow brush. All right, the next brush is the Detailed Hack brush. I use this brush every single day and I love it. I love all of our brushes. And one of the things I have to brag about is that these brushes are so well priced. If you go into Sephora, Ulta, MAC, any of those, and buy one brush, our most expensive brush is $36. If you buy one brush, just one end, you're going to pay $50 or more for a good quality brush like this, and you get two brushes on ours. And like I said, the most expensive one is $36. So it's quite a bargain that you get with our brushes. But this Detailed Hack looks like a little broom. I love it for my contouring because it's got the straight line here that you can see. So it is perfect to make your lines for contouring on your nose. And then you take this flat area, you can put it into your contour. Does great along your jawline, on your forehead, on the sides, wherever you want to contour to chisel out your features and make your face look more sculpted. So this is an amazing brush. This end is also great to get up under here. You can use this for all over for highlight and contour, but this one is great because you can get up under your eyes, in the little creases around your nose, all the smaller areas with this end. So this is the detailed hack brush, and I remember it because it looks like a little broom. All right, this is the brush that we recommend for the beginners most. This is the 30-second hack brush because it is a simpler brush to use. It's great for beginners because you can do everything with this brush. This is the very first brush that I got when I started using Maskcara Beauty, because our brushes are made specifically to work with our cream product, which means that they're denser. They have a lot more bristles than any brushes that you buy anywhere else. They are so super soft. They're the softest brushes I have ever used, and they give such an amazing finish. When I first started using mascara, I thought, oh, I'll just use the brushes I have. I don't get the same finish that I get with our brushes because they're designed to use with the cream product. Anyway, this larger end here, I use for all over. I use it for my foundation all over. I use it for my blush. I even use it for my contour. I pinch it like that to make it narrower, put it in, and do my contour lines with it. The smaller pointy end is great because it gets up under your eyes into all the smaller areas, so it works great for that. This is an amazing all-over beginner brush, the 30-second hack brush. Love it. Then we have our blush and bronzer brush, and I call this the Cadillac of all of our brushes. This brush is amazing. I love all of our brushes. I use almost all of them, but this brush is amazing. It is so super soft. This is the shorter end for the blush. I use it for my blush to put my blush on every day, and then I flip it over to the big fluffy side, which this thing is so soft and fluffy, and look at all those bristles. And I use it to blend it, and I use it to blend my makeup and blend out my contour lines. You can blend all over with this thing, and it is so fast, quick, and so soft. But it's amazing for bronzers too. We have a powder bronzer, which is Cayman, and we have a cream bronzer, which is Bella. This brush is the bomb for putting on your bronzer because it's so soft and fluffy and puts it on so evenly. It just does so many things. This is an amazing brush, and that is our blush and bronzer brush. It's also known as the B squared blush and bronzer because B and B squared. So that's the blush and bronzer. Now, Buffy is the brush you're gonna want if you like a full coverage. Now, I'm a regular, normal coverage. I'm not a full coverage, but I still love Buffy because she gives such an airbrushed look, such a beautiful finish. I use Buffy every day for my highlight colors. She is amazing because her bristles are so short and they're packed in super dense. So she's very soft, but look at this. Look at all those bristles in there. So she holds a lot of product. So if you like a full coverage, this is the brush you want. And you just stipple it on all over your face. You get your full coverage that you want. It's got a smaller end, which is great to get in and under your eyes. It also has this straight edge here that you can use for your contouring to make your contour lines. Buffy is the go-to brush, especially if you're full coverage. Love her so much. And then our last but not least brush is for you ladies who have oily skin or if you like to set with powder. This is our Power Powder Brush. She is so great. She's flat here and velvety soft. It feels like a bunny rabbit's nose. She is so soft, but it's to press that powder in to put your powder on. And then this end is angled. Trying to get it where you can see it. It is angled so that you can get in and bake with your powder and put it on underneath your eyes and set it. So that's the Power Powder Brush. You cannot go wrong with our brushes. As I said, they are double-ended, so you get two for the price of one, and they're at an amazing price point. If you have any questions, let me know. You can find me over at Glitter and Glam with Connie on Facebook, or you can find me at www.glitterandglamwithconnie.com. Have a great day.